Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Okay, money, okay.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 4 yards on the pick.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow!
They'll run here with the rookie. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
28-yard line.
first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On second down, Penix. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Penix. He's got his man, complete to Dell. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down for Houston.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Penix. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Higgins sent in motion. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Quick throw, the RPO is complete, and he'll be taken down. So we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how...
Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down here, it's Smith. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's second and 8. Once again, it's Smith. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Third and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's first and 10. Now, Mahomes. Moving to his left. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, 43, 43, 15, 180. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
There we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, KC.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Trying the left side, and here's Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Mahomes. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
3rd down and 9.
Yellow, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Schultz, the motion man. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, ready?
On the give, Scatterboo. He's got space inside the 25. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Mixes, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Shut up! Bronco 80! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Scatterboo, touchdown!
Touchdown, Houston.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 14-6 lead.
14, Chiefs 6. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard
The
line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 60 Maverick! Dragon 60!
Throwing is Penix. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Dell, the motion man. On third down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend now, who's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game, but I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off, but when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Penix. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
'He'll go again with Scatterboot. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboys. Back to 60. Back to 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have a Texans 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's Scatterboot. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
They'll run. It's Scatterboot. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
In motion now, it's Collins. One more time, it's Scatterboot. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
They're on 41-yard line.
On the ground with Smith. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
19, Tiger, let's go!
A run straight ahead, and that's Scatterboo. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Penix. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Try and run the option left. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Second down and 8. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run with Mixon. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. Look at him go. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. They come out for 1st and goal. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call. But great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. In motion now, it's Collins. A run here with Mixon. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down for Houston.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's Scattergood. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Scatterboo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Second down, they need 7.
Here we go, set. Rock ball leading. 60 bicep, 70 bicep.
Here's Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans and make that a 5th straight victory.